Christine couldn't walk. This injury had been progressing for about 18 months, I guess, and we were handling it. You know, we were asking for help when we saw fit, but we were still surviving. You know, I was still going to work. And that day, back on Wednesday in May, and we went to the ER.
My family was coming over to blow out candles, and so the Weaver kids were there too. And it's awesome that we were able to kind of help them out in that way.
It was really eye-opening to me that somebody with such a deep need came to me, and I was able to be there for her.
At every meeting that I had to go to, everything that I absolutely had to go to at work, and it was like, man, I cannot miss this. And I took it to the comm group. We took it there and we said, we need help. And every slot was filled.
The biggest need for me when we moved here was the need for friendship and someone to talk to, someone to actually do life with, and to open up to and be vulnerable with.
They're real people and have real struggles and real sin, and they're people that you can express, you know, your sin and expose your sin to, and have them, you know, understand and have been there before, but also provide some, you know, some functional feedback to help in dealing with those things too. So you're not judged. You're loved despite your sin, and you know, help build each other up in the midst of all of that.
Our community was with us when we found out that we were getting our foster placement, and we sat and we cried together first, and then we were like, we have to go to the hospital. And they said, well, what do you need? What do you need now? And Steven texted the guys, and I texted the girls, and I said, I just need someone to move car seats. That's the one thing parents hate to do. And I was like, this is gonna be grueling, whoever comes. And so Shane Danley came and Christine came, and I can only imagine what it looked like moving these seats to the third row, the second row, and unbuckling, and 3 different brands of car seats, and they came and did that. Christine came and sat in the waiting room and just sat, and she was like, I'm just gonna sit here and pray, and you're gonna need me. I'm not sure when it'll be.
When we joined the group, there was maybe one couple who was about to do it, and then now there's several, and so I think God has been telling us, like, listen, this wasn't a coincidence that we brought you to this group. You know, we're looking forward to being able to kind of walk alongside them as they begin this journey and use the things that, you know, we have gone through and experienced doing foster care.
The big thing for me is that there's guys in our comm group, and we're all going through this foster thing together, and some that have already fostered, and it was Ryan who sat me down beforehand and was like, look, we gotta talk first. You need to know what to expect. And he's been there every minute of every day asking, do you need this, do you need that? This is normal, don't worry about that, don't worry about this. You're gonna feel upset, you're gonna wanna do, you know, you're gonna wanna discipline, you're gonna wanna teach, you're gonna wanna do all these things, and it's all okay, and you're okay, and you're gonna get there. And so it's been the support, not only like just showing up with stuff, but they're always there.
Without our church community, we would not have made it through this injury. And without all the people praying, we would not have healed Christine.
Seeing their big love to me has also encouraged me to love big to others who don't necessarily have anything to return.
Yeah, we need help getting the yard work done, but the main thing we're doing is fellowship and spending time together, getting to know each other a little better, talking about things we may be struggling with, or having a good Christ-like influence around you, where throughout the work week you may not have something like that.
But if you can at all say yes, it's a blessing to be able to help people out, because you know that they would do the same thing for you.
And they do.
I think it's nice just to have other people who are in the same stage of life as we are, that can, you know, just kind of know what we're going through, and to be able to just kind of vent and know that you're going to get advice that is sound and biblical, but also that they get it and that you're not walking it alone.
It's more like a sisterhood. They know how I'm feeling before I even feel it, and are there to catch me when I fall.
That's what this comm group does. They get in that space in between where we can't get there, or we don't have enough, they'll fill it. It's always that way.